Today, we're talking about Power Swabs with Courtney Perna, lifestyle consultant. Thanks for joining us and good to see you again.
Yes, good to see you too. I'm glad to be back. And of course, I love this product, so I can't wait to tell you about it.
Yes. So tell us about the test you want to show us.
So we have this test and we showed these images to a panel. It's just a fun little test. And we said, who would you find most attractive? Who would you want to kiss if you were looking at these two people? On the left, obviously, they've been digitally altered to show stains of smoking and coffee and wine on their teeth. And of course, the person on the right has that nice, bright white smile. So 100% of the panelists, I think that that's not a shocker, said that the person with the bright white smile is who they find most attractive. But
Right.
what we thought was interesting is the person on the left is who people say that they gravitated towards, that got their attention first, because it's not a good thing. They were actually drawn towards that like kind of yellow, dull, unhealthy looking smile who grabbed their attention first, but who they felt was most attractive was, of course, that person with the confident, bright white smile. And that's what we all want, right?
Yeah, that's so interesting too, because I would have thought, the bright white smile for both of them, but that does make sense. It's almost like a distraction in a way. It kind of distracts you from the other. So kind of makes sense. So you mentioned that, you want to use Power Swabs to get that youthful appearance, the healthy look as well. But is it really that easy to achieve?
It is so easy. And that's why I love this product so much. Let me just show you here. So you have two steps and you're going to do this for 7 days in a row. Don't worry about sensitivity. I'll tell you about that later. But you literally just take out this little swab. This is step one. And what it does is that you kind of little circles on your teeth. And this is going to actually remove the stains. It's going to lift the stains that are there off of your teeth. Then immediately afterwards, you don't have to wait. No gross taste in your mouth. And then you go to the second swab, same thing, it's preloaded. This is actually the whitener. So then you go through after you've lifted those stains, same thing, go on all over your teeth, and it will actually whiten them. If you have a tooth or a veneer or a crown or something that needs a little bit more love, maybe it's not the same shade as some of your natural teeth, you can get in there a little bit more. And that's why I love the swabs as opposed to, trays or some of the strips, because it's kind of, everybody gets the same thing, right? One size fits all for all your teeth. But with this, you literally can go in and get some of those teeth that are a little bit more stained, and 7 days later, up to 6 shades brighter. But the best thing is 2 shades whiter in your very first use. That's 5 minutes. So it is very, very easy. Let's hear what some of our Power Swabs users have to say.
I've smoked, I've drank coffee, I drink red wine. It makes my teeth darker. And using Power Swabs, it's made a difference. People ask me, what do you do to whiten your teeth? And I'm really proud to tell them that I use Power Swabs.
When I use these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With Power Swabs, there was zero sensitivity.
I cannot go without my daily cup of coffee or tea. I also like tea. I don't drink red wine as much, but I know obviously that can be staining, and even the acidity of certain things that we eat and drink. So can it help me, as a coffee drinker, tea drinker?
Well, I want you to look at the bottom of your mug when you're done drinking that cup of coffee. And there's probably a big dark stain around the bottom. And that is also what goes on your teeth. We always like to do this demonstration with an egg, right? So the first egg that we're showing you was actually soaked in coffee for 30 minutes. Pretty stained, you can see that, it's porous just like your teeth are. The second egg actually soaks for 3 hours, and look at the difference there. There is a lot of staining going on. So again, the 2-step system here with Power Swabs, lifting the stains and then going in and whitening them, is really powerful, because you don't just want to whiten over and bleach out all the stains that you already have. You really want to lift them, get them off your teeth. And again, it takes 7 days. You do it 7 days in a row. And for me, I never felt any sensitivity. And that was an issue when I used some of the strips and some of the things I got at the doctor's office, because some of them do work, but I can't eat or drink water or eat ice cream afterwards because my teeth are so sensitive. And if I can't drink ice or drink water and eat ice cream, it's not going to work for me.
Yeah, my teeth are already sensitive from the get-go. So yeah, sometimes doing the strips and the trays, I couldn't do it. But you're saying this, you can see results after just one use, right?
Yeah, so you do it 7 days in a row, but after the very first use, so you do the 2-step program, takes about 5 minutes, you're going to see up to 2 shades whiter. So I don't know anything else that works that fast. Going to the gym doesn't work that fast. Using my wrinkle cream doesn't work that fast. But here it can make you look younger. It can make you more confident. It can make you even look a little healthier when you have that nice bright smile in just 5 minutes. And then you do that 7 days in a row. And we saw up to 6 shades whiter in some of our clinical studies. Because, you know, there are scientists and like cosmetic geeks behind this. And that's why I love it. There's a lot of science that happens into this. And we're also giving away the quick stick, Stain Out quick stick for free. So if you do order, you're going to get 40% off, free shipping, of course, and you're going to get this quick stick. So after you use the 7 days, I keep this in my purse. So if I do have a glass of wine with my girlfriends at happy hour, go to the restroom. It has a nice cushy little foam tip there. And you just do the same thing real fast in the bathroom, no rinsing, throw it back in your purse. And this is going to stop the new stains from setting. So you're good to go for a while.
Okay, so what's that number then that we can call to get this deal?
Of course, call the number on your screen. It's 1-800-663-9419, 1-800-663-9419. You know, you probably have your phone in your hand right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can also go to powerswabs.com and get more information.
All right. It was so good to see you. And thanks for telling us
Yes.
more about Power Swabs today. Okay. And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head on over to